Your biggest fear in a remodel isn't the paint color, it's whether the contractor you hire will actually finish the job. But when they disappear, it's not what you think. Nearly 60% of contractor failures stem from one single catastrophic project. This single failure is often triggered by taking on too much work or having poor control over their own costs and cash flow. When a contractor is financially overextended, your project suffers. The phone stops ringing and the crew stops showing up. We will show you how to spot these hidden financial risks by reading the signs in their communication, paperwork, and behavior. So, where do you start? The most basic checks are non-negotiable and reveal a great deal about their business stability. First, ask for their license and insurance. This seems obvious. But what does a lack of this paperwork truly signal about their ability to finish? Next, demand a detailed written contract. A vague agreement is a red flag that shows they lack the organization to plan a complex job. They must be willing to pull all necessary permits. A contractor asking you to do it may be unlicensed or trying to cut corners. Finally, check their references and portfolio. Don't just look at photos, call the references and ask about their punctuality and communication. These are the fundamentals. If a contractor fails these checks, walk away. But if they pass. Now we look at the real reasons projects fail. Why do good contractors go bad? It often begins with the bid. Many intentionally underbid jobs hoping to recover costs through change orders. This is a desperate strategy. With a bid that's too low, cash flow immediately becomes a problem. They can't cover your labor and materials. To fix their cash crisis, they take a deposit from the next client to pay for your materials. This creates a dangerous financial pyramid. Worse, many don't realize they're in trouble because they can't read their own financial statements. They are flying blind until it's too late. This hidden financial crisis isn't invisible. It creates real-world behaviors you can spot. What are the signs a contractor is in distress? Red flag number 1, they ask for a huge upfront payment. If they need more than a third, they need your money to finish someone else's project. Red flag number 2, their communication is terrible. If they can't manage simple communication, they certainly can't manage a whole project. Red flag number 3, constant delays and no-shows. They may be shuffling crews between jobs trying to patch up their worst cash flow problems. Red flag number 4, basic unprofessionalism. Being disorganized or disrespectful signals a lack of respect and deeper business issues. If the project has started, watch for a slowdown in work or fewer workers on site. These are signs the contractor is running out of money. Spotting these behaviors is key. But some contractors have business models that are inherently risky. Let's look at a more subtle trap. Beware the suitcase contractor, a general contractor who subcontracts every single part of the job. They are a salesperson, not a builder. This model creates layers of communication breakdown and zero direct accountability. When a problem arises, the finger-pointing begins. A reliable contractor often self-performs key trades, like carpentry. This gives them direct control over quality and project timelines. Remember how 60% of failures come from one bad project? A suitcase contractor is more vulnerable because one bad sub can ruin them. Now that we understand the business models, financial traps, and behavioral red flags, how do we put it all together to protect ourselves? Let's connect the dots. When a contractor asks for 50% down, it's a symptom of that rob Peter to pay Paul cash flow crisis we explained. When they consistently miss deadlines and ignore calls, it's a sign of operational overload. Your project is no longer the priority. We asked why paperwork matters. It's your first sign of their business health. A lack of it shows they can't manage their finances. The goal is to stop evaluating contractors on their portfolio alone and start evaluating their business acumen. Red flags are just symptoms. So, to protect yourself, you must vet 3 things. 1, their professionalism. Check the paperwork, contract, and references. 2, their process. Understand their communication style. And 3, look for signs of financial stress, like low bids and high deposits. Your greatest worry isn't about tile, it's about delivery. By looking for these signs, you hire a partner who will actually finish the job. Don't leave it to chance. Download our free contractor vetting checklist in the description below to guide you through these questions.